Just by virtue of where I'm from, the joined sailing were more diverse, but it's still a majority white sport.
And I want to do everything I can to make sure that other people who look like me have an opportunity to be able to lead.
My black is beautiful, and it comes in various shapes. Skin smooth as chocolate. I must be heaven made.
Welcome back to WaveCrest, your ultimate destination for a tidal wave of sports updates, insights, and all things Tulane athletics. We are diving headfirst into the heart of the action. From the thrilling victories that send shockwaves through the world of athletics, to the stories behind the scenes that shape the games we love, we've got it all covered. Welcome back and happy Black History Month. Today we will be revisiting the outstanding plays, remarkable performance, and extraordinary achievements that have raised the par within Tulane athletics this month. Women's Tennis National Signing Day class was ranked number 23 nationally by the Tennis Recruiting Network. This is tied with the highest in program history, with the last time being in 2014. Women's golf opened up their spring season at the San Diego State Classic. Come out to English Churn Golf and Country Club to watch the Green Wave compete at the Tulane Classic presented by Chad Brownstein on March 10th, 11th, and 12th.
In honor of Black History Month, this episode we are featuring some of our Black student athletes and administrators.
Up next is an exclusive feature on one remarkable Tulane student athlete who has made waves at Tulane and in the water. Thad Lettsome is currently a senior at Tulane. He's done remarkable things in these last 4 years, like becoming a national champion and participating in the Pan American Games. We learned more about Thad's triumphs and struggles as a Black man participating in a predominantly white sport.
My name is Thad Lettsome. I'm from the British Virgin Islands, and I am a senior here at Tulane, majoring in real estate development. I got into sailing when I was, I think, 9 years old, which is a little older than most people do, but people, just by virtue of where I'm from, that joined sailing were more diverse, but it's still a majority white sport. There's kind of no getting around that. But I would have had a little more diversity starting out than most kids have here in the US. But as you get older, you see less and less of that, and then it does just become more predominantly white as you get older and better. But it does feel like there are more women competing in college at the higher level, which is good to see. It is an expensive sport, so beyond the basic grassroots level, as soon as you want to do anything with it, it does get expensive quickly. So helping, well, ultimately lower costs, but that's an ultimate goal, but just sharing costs and providing funding for people at a really young age would do a lot to get people involved. I don't know, I mean, hopefully I've just been a good example to the younger teammates coming up. That's really all I can ask. But yeah, hopefully I've just been a good example of someone that they can look up to and say, he did things the way that we like to do things.
We are so proud of all of the amazing accomplishments that Thad has earned. We wish him the best of luck in all that he is looking forward to. Next up, we are putting the spotlight on Tulane University's first Black athletic director in school history. David Harris joins us to talk about how he's paving the way for others.
I'm David Harris. I'm the Ben Weiner Director of Athletics Chair at Tulane University. I'm trying to figure out how to clone myself so I can be in several different places at once, but that's pretty typical when you're stepping into a position like this. There's a lot to learn, a lot of people to meet, and a lot of things to do. Whatever profession you go into, you're going to be working with people who are like you and people that are different than you. You're the first, you want to make sure that you're not the last. You want to make sure that you're doing the work that allows the department to be successful. You want to make sure that you're conducting yourself in a way that provides opportunities. You want to make sure that your legacy is that those who come behind you also have an opportunity because of the work that you've done. What you do in these positions is under a spotlight, and unfortunately, others that have never been in this position can be judged by what you do well and what you do poorly. What you do sends a signal about what other people who look like you are able to do. And it's, in many ways that's unfortunate, because every man, every woman should be judged on their merits and what they bring to the table. There are not a lot of people of color, and there are actually not a lot of women who are in AD positions the people who are in those positions tend to represent something that's bigger than themselves. And so even though it may not be fair all the time, you recognize that that's what it is. And you either embrace that challenge, you embrace that responsibility, or you shirk the responsibility. And I'm not interested in walking away from that responsibility. I embrace that, and I want to do everything I can to make sure that other people who look like me have an opportunity to be able to lead within college athletics, because I think that's needed. And if I can do something to help create those opportunities, then I'm extremely happy to have the chance to be able to do that.
We are so happy to have David Harris here at Tulane University. We are hopeful for the success being led by him. Finally, it is time to listen to a spoken word poem from a few Tulane student athletes from a Black student athlete focus group called Empowered.
My Black is Beautiful by Nicole L. Ellis. My black is beautiful, and it comes in various shapes.
Skin smooth as chocolate, I must be heaven made. A descendant of kings and queens.
I was created to embody the finer things, more precious than gems and stones. The beauty I exude goes all the way to the bone.
Gold, bronze, brown, caramel, or coffee. In 365 days, I transform into more than what the naked eye can see.
A rainbow of hues that is shared with the world. My black is beautiful, and I'm a pretty brown girl.
Some say that my black absorbs the light. I am filled with the spirit, so when I smile, it's extra bright.
There is nothing derogatory that anyone can say to me. Embracing who I am allows me to be free. When famous dishes are blackened, they are seasoned beyond perfection.
Calling someone black to offend is a common misconception. Being in the black is a profitable term.
So I guess my black is used to affirm. Affirm who God created me to be. My black is beautiful, and I love me.
Thank you so much to those student athletes for their bravery as they spoke for many to spread awareness. As a wave of excitement on WaveCrest comes to a close, thank you for joining us on this journey through the heart of Tulane athletics. We hope you've enjoyed the thrilling victories, insightful stories, and in-depth features that make our show so special. Be sure to follow us on social media at Tulane Green Wave. Until next time, I'm Kenzie Mitchell. Roll Wave.